common question I get is, does Systemology apply to me? I'm just a solopreneur, or I'm a consultant or a coach, and it's just me. How are systems and processes going to help me? And what adjustments and changes need to be made to the Systemology methodology? When I wrote the Systemology book, it was written for business owners who have small teams around them who can help with the implementation. That doesn't mean, though, that if you don't have that team, that Systemology won't help you. It just means you need to make a few micro adjustments. So I want to kind of give you a path that you can follow so you can start to step out of some of those day-to-day operations, those recurring tasks, and start to get some systems and processes in place. And it really, it will help you to leverage these three big intersecting opportunities that I'm seeing at the moment when we think in terms of process, virtual assistants, and leveraging off AI technology like ChatGPT. So where would I get started if I was a solo consultant and I'm thinking about building up a systems-driven culture following Systemology? Well, step number one is you want to start to record yourself doing everything. Think about the tasks that you're doing during the day. Get very comfortable with recording on Loom or Zoom, literally just hitting the record button while you're doing an activity. And then start to organize those recordings into a folder on your Google Drive or on your computer, just thinking in terms of your business, maybe in terms of marketing and sales and operations. Like, create those folders and start to organize these videos of yourself doing these different tasks and organize them into the folders. Now, do that over the course of the next 6 months. And some videos and some tasks you might record yourself doing multiple times. That's okay. You might end up having a folder that has 3 different videos on the way that you outreach to your potential prospects on LinkedIn. And that's okay. Save those videos into a folder, and you're effectively building up version number 1 of how you do things. So that's step number 1. Just get really comfortable with that process. Then step number 2 is finding a virtual assistant that you can bring on board. Now, you might use something like Upwork or Freelancer, or there are plenty of different recruitment sites. Think about where you might want to recruit this virtual assistant from. And what you're looking to find is a virtual assistant who can watch some of these video recordings that you've got and help to translate them into checklists and step-by-step processes. So you start off, get a copy of the Systemology book and say, hey, I want you to read this book. This is how we do things here. And I want your help to take these videos that I've recorded and then record them into processes that really codify the work that we're doing here. Now, that process might happen over the course of another 3 to 6 months, where the VA is slowly working through these videos that you've created. And as they go through that process, certain tasks, they will go, hey, I can do this for you. So that kind of moves us into step number 3, where we start to then delegate some of those tasks and responsibilities to the team member, the VA, who is then going to be able to execute on that for you. And it's this building up this trust and comfort with that virtual assistant, and this becomes the pathway to create some extra space for you as that solopreneur to really focus on your highest value tasks, only the tasks that you can work on. And through this process, and we've seen it many times before, you can get extraordinary results, especially when we layer in some of those technologies. Like I was saying, if we think about process, and we think about virtual assistants, and we think about some of the new AI technologies and training up your virtual assistant to be able to leverage some of those AI tools to speed up the process of documentation and also execution. I know when you wrap all of this together, no matter what size of business you're in, it can be a huge game changer, and it works for all businesses. And it's a great starting point, and it fits incredibly well with Systemology. So hopefully that gave you some ideas, and I'll catch you in the next video.